Something I've been thinking about a lot lately is how much our relationship with money is like a reflection of our like psychology and our values and beliefs. Like I understand the numbers themselves are important and money management and having a plan and all of these concrete things are important with finances, but I can't help but notice how much your mentality and like your psychology play a role too. And something I see a lot is like lack consciousness or like poverty consciousness through people's comments. And I've made these comments too, but I feel like they can really hold you back if you're not at least aware of the things that you're saying and how they affect you. And that's your own choice. But me personally, like I think there's a lot of power in language. And I feel like I notice people admitting defeat before even trying, and that's kind of like why they don't get the things that they say they want, is because a part of them doesn't really believe that they can have it, and they give up before even trying. Like they will dismiss an idea of something because of it being considered expensive, or already determining that they're not able to afford it, when there's like, in my mind, I feel like it's just a mentality shift I made, where if I have X amount of time, then that same energy that, I could be using to worry and create stress and focus on the problem is energy that I could be using to find a solution for it and find a way to make it happen. Like, I feel like I made that shift in my mind a while ago, and that's kind of why I had success in my own eyes, my own goals. Everybody's idea of success is different, but I'm pretty proud of where I am today, and I feel that mentality played a really big role when it came to finances and actually accomplishing the things that I really dreamed about. Not to say that my own relationship with money doesn't need improvement, but mentality is just a really big role. And a perfect example of this, I recently went to a funeral, and as we all know, funerals, they're never really expected. It can be an unexpected expense. And this one required travel, but I didn't worry about how I would be able to afford it. I because I obviously consider this an important event, I was willing to do whatever it took no matter what. But luckily, somebody in my family ended up being able to cover the expenses. And if I had spent too much time worrying and already deciding in my mind first that I wouldn't be able to go, who knows if I would have even been able to be open enough to receive that kind of blessing. And the truth is that we never really know what kind of opportunities there are, whether somebody covers your expenses, or you get an opportunity, or you get it through work, or you receive something. The key is to not be defeated before even trying. And this is especially important for long-term goals, because you don't want to give up before even attempting to create some kind of plan. I feel that at least creating a plan and working toward the thing that you want is better than in your mind saying you'll never have that thing and suffering every day because you feel deep down that you haven't lived up to your potential. And one of the best pieces of advice I've gotten that also helped me in developing this kind of mentality is, for example, when I wanted to think about going to school again, one of my uncles told me, because I was really caught up in the expenses of the application, the tuition, how will I be able to afford it? That was like the huge thing on my mind that was stopping me from even applying. And one of my uncles said, don't worry about money. Like, don't let that be the reason. There are options. Like, he basically made me put it out of my mind. The expenses part, the money part, not even having a clear solution on how that will play out, but the fact that you can just be open to the options. There's financing, there's timing, you can just make a plan, you can work more, you can do something, but it's not worth not pursuing that goal, just the cost and money. I know money is important, obviously, that's common sense, but your mentality plays a big role because it is what opens the door to what could potentially be.